It's a big ask really. This outfield is quick, wicket is good, and all they need is, and this is his record. Look at the average, it's only 28.2, but the runs per ball 5.4, a very important one. 4,826 runs in total, and only notable innings, the 61 at the Premverdasa against India. They're looking to fire again here.
So it's going to be an important start for Sri Lanka. They can't afford to lose 2 or 3 early wickets. Jabal Srinath with the sun beaming down now here. Storms were forecast, but at this stage it doesn't look like that will be the case, and hopefully we can get through these last 50 overs. So the prelim rounds have come down to the last 300 deliveries, and this is the first of them. Sanath Jayasuriya. Right on target. Jayasuriya up at his toes nicely, gets them away. So he'll be pleased. Off the mark first ball with a comfortable single. So Prasad to bowl from the pavilion end. This tournament so far, just the 3 wickets in the 3 matches. 1 for 37, hit around a bit by the Australians. None for 35 and 2 for 29 against Australia. Very good yesterday. Nice bounce. It may have bounced up into his face, I think. Gee, I'm not sure that if I was the batsman, the ball hit me in the face, I'd pick it up and give it back to the mad fast bowler. Let him bend down and pick it up himself.
Really off the bottom, it's right on the wicket and back up.
And that's Jayasuriya going for 6, and it's 6. What a shot. It brings about his downfall occasionally, but when he really goes for it and goes to hit it towards the boundary and over the boundary, that is a beautiful hit, and he finally gave him some room outside off stump, and Jayasuriya said, thank you very much.
Jayasuriya quickly latching onto that one. His eyes would have lit up when he saw the length, the room he had, and he went right through with it, powerfully getting under that wall and over and out.
Just need the umbrella at the moment.
We reckon we have got it totally under control up here. Oh, well played. He's got it away nicely down the square leg. This will go for 4. Yes, it's all the way into the fence. Jayasuriya again. You dare and bowl short to him. He's the most wonderful player of the pull shot, and that was a controlled pull shot. He knows the fieldsman out there, and he kept it down and also played it quite fine on purpose.
Yes, he played it late and rolled his wrists on it. That allowed him to keep the ball away from that man at deep square leg. He split the gap nicely. Fine legs up in the circle. There's a man out there in the deep. A despairing drive there from Ganguly. He's the danger man as far as the Indians are concerned.
Down the wicket. Oh, he's hit that one straight down the ground. Not quite off the middle of the bat though. One bounce and over the fence for 4. Well, I said not off the middle of the bat, but he is so strong. The crowd here have come alive. Jayasuriya is starting to cut loose already.
Well, he knows that this is the last over till when the fielding restrictions will apply. So he's gone after Prasad here. And this is a very good start to the over. 2 boundaries for him. Chipping down the track. And even though Prasad saw him coming and pitched it short, Jayasuriya was still able to get enough bat on it and hammer it down the ground. So this makes for some interesting cricket here.
What a player. I love watching him. It always happens when he's batting. And again, whacked down to square leg. Oh, it's gone through him. It's a fumble. The pressure's on the Indians. Ganguly down there making a real mess of that one. This Jayasuriya really is. He's all about fun.
Yes, I think Ganguly was surprised at how quickly the ball came to him. This was again firmly struck. This time in front of square. The ball skidded after pitching. And Ganguly was a little slow in coming down. Hit his knee and then rolled over the boundary line. So 3 out of 3 for Jayasuriya here. 12 runs in this over already. And the Sri Lankan captain has changed gears here.
He certainly has. Tendulkar and Kumble homing in on their fast bowler Prasad and suggesting to him it might be a good idea to pitch it up. I'm not sure what you do to this bloke when he's going. Pitch it up and he's just as likely to hit it. That's better. just short of a length to place the bowl. Still played away comfortably on the offside.
Well, Prasad's point of view, he'll be relieved that Jayasuriya is off the strike now.
Well, down the wicket he goes, that's in the air, over the top of the fine leg fieldsman. One bounce for 4. Jayasuriya knows that the man is up at fine leg and got underneath that and smashed it away for 4. Way up in the air it was, just having a little look down there. Jayasuriya saying, oh, don't worry, I knew there was no one there.
That's right, he was dancing down the track and Prasad banged it in short. Jayasuriya still getting enough bat on it. More of the top edge here. There's no fine leg's up, so another boundary for Jayasuriya. It's important now that Prasad keeps his cool. He cannot afford to be rattled. That's the way Jayasuriya plays. And Tendulkar doing the right thing by going up to Prasad and just calming him down a bit.
Just pushed away for 1. Now well, that brings up the 50 partnership. Now then, have a look at some of these shots that Jayasuriya has played so far. He's in great form, I can tell you that. This is Sri Lanka's hero, whacked the deep square leg, a magnificent shot for 4. That went screaming away down towards the boundary. Then this one, down the wicket he went, straight over the top. A couple of bounces and over the fence for 4 on that occasion. And then this one, in he came again, underneath it, whacked it away. Listen to that ball, crack off the bat, misfielded down there by Ganguly, and another 4. Boy, have we seen some action here. Jayasuriya went on fire. There's something else to watch. Slower ball and through the covers for 4. Smashed it, he picked it up well. It's not easy to pick up that slower ball. Prasad bowls it pretty well. Jayasuriya adjusted and whacked it through the cover. Yet another boundary.
Well, he gave Prasad the feeling that he might be chipping down the track again here. There was a slight initial movement. Prasad bowled the slower delivery. Jayasuriya adjusted and spanked it through the offside. He's dealing in boundaries at the moment. Venkatesh Prasad is the man he's decided to go after.
Huh?
40 runs of just 30 balls. The 1-6 of Srinath. All 5 boundaries of Venkatesh Prasad.
In the air, over the top again, take that, another 4. Jayasuriya is really playing beautifully today. That was a controlled lofted drive. Have a look at him. The youngsters here are out of their seats. The old boys too are jumping up and down. He does bring the whole of Sri Lanka alive, does Sanath Jayasuriya. When he gets going, the whole of Sri Lanka stands to attention.
Well, he got the width on that occasion. He got the opportunity to free his arms. When he's in this kind of mood, can be very, very destructive.
6 4s and a 6 so far. Jayasuriya's not ready. Prasad is saying, give me a break. This is pretty tough. He says, hurry up, and he's got a point there. Jayasuriya does fiddle around quite a lot. He's got to try and make sure he's ready for the bowler. It's tough enough for the bowlers bowling to him, but this is what he does. And he keeps fiddling around here like this. The bowler comes in. Now Tendulkar's going to go and have a chat to the umpire and say, listen, the least he can do is get ready. I think the Indians, Ravi, are getting a little frustrated here.
I think it's very important that Prasad keeps his cool. If he doesn't get a wicket with this delivery, I get the feeling Tendulkar should look for a bowling change because he's beginning to lose the plot here.
Short, late cut, down to third man, just 1. And just a few words there between Jayasuriya and Prasad, but good to see it ended up in a smile, and that's what matters. 59 for none. So they're inviting one over the onside. Yeah, that's the mid-on fieldsman, and inviting a bit of a hit over the top of his head. Right, Chopra to Jayasuriya. Cuts away. Oh, and another misfield. Oh, this is bad news. India, I've got to say, have not been that good in the field today. It might just be a little bit damp out of there, but this should have been stopped.
Well, this is a sloppy effort. Anil Kumble is the culprit here. It's 50 for Jayasuriya. He got a bad bounce there. The ball spun away from him. But when that shot was being played, I'm sure Kumble should have been looking to cover that. It's put pressure on the bowler straight away. Chopra has gone for a boundary of his first delivery. In fact, Jayasuriya is on 49. 33 balls to reach 49.
That's 50. That's 50. Beautifully played. So easy. Didn't try and smash it out of the ground. Now he's acknowledging the crowd. Just a little touch of the head of his hat there, and a little glance upstairs as well.
Yes, what an innings under pressure. 50 out of 64. The captain's leading the charge here.
Chopra's not happy there. Chopra's having a little chat to Jayasuriya. I think Jayasuriya said something about that's probably a wide. And Chopra said, you just carry on with your batting and let the umpire decide whether it's wide or not. So he's just getting between them there and saying, settle down, guys. That one pushed away on the offside. That one's brought the end of the over at 66 for that loss. The umpire there, Jadeja, going over to him now and saying, listen, we've had enough of... That's all happening out there. I reckon Jadeja wants to be a little careful here. There's a full-on argument going on there at the moment. Jadeja, they're arguing with smiles on their faces. It's an old strategy. It's all happening, I can tell you. At the moment, Jadeja and the Indians not happy with the umpire, and the reason for it was because what happened was that we saw Jayasuriya perhaps suggesting to the umpire that it was a wide ball down the leg side, and straight away Chopra responded and said, you just bat, leave the umpiring to the umpire. And that created a really a big argument between the umpire and all the players.
To give you an idea at home what's actually required by Sri Lanka, they need to score around about 5.7 in order to get to the 222, which gets them to the final. He's put him down at slip now. That will be very disappointing, because Kumble and Tendulkar between them have put a slip in this situation, and it's gone a biggie.
Well, he pushed at it hard here, went fairly sharp. Ganguly's got long to his right. Probably should have grabbed it. He had a good look at this one. A good slipper would have caught this. He's pushed at it hard. Got a good view of that there, but couldn't hang on to it. Well, he's got that past the infield. They'll be looking for two here. This will be an easy two. Well, a misfield. There was one in it. They were thinking of a two. Jayasuriya said no, 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 no. And then the fielder took his eye off the ball, and sure enough, two more runs.
Ooh, he was coming in like lightning, trying to pick it up one-handed, and there was always, as Jeff Thompson said, simple single there, so that wasn't necessary. We can now officially tell you for the moment, this is the latest official set up, 232 to reach the final, 271 to win the game in 42 overs. It's nicely played, cleverly played. There will only be two in it. 13 gone, 79 for no wicket. Got that. I don't know whether that was actually a chance, but it's 4 runs, and that's all that matters for Sri Lanka.
Well, this is a genuine edge here. Again, beats the keeper and goes left to Ganguly. They're very hard. They're very awkward ones. That's a keeper's catch, but you can't do much about that. If it goes wide, you can only put your gloves there and hope that it goes in them. And beats Ganguly as well. So everything going in favour of Sri Lanka at the moment. You make your own luck.
That'll be one more. Bear in mind too that India have taken the gamble of playing Rahul Dravid in the role of wicketkeeper, and he's not a regular wicketkeeper. Prasad, 13 from 8, so he's ahead of it all the way along, other than Singh at the moment. And that'll put him ahead of that. 4 more.
Well, Prasad is the man behind square. He's probably about 45 degrees. Jayasuriya knew this and just takes it around finally, always 4. And these boundaries just coming a bit too easily here. Just these loose deliveries from the Indians, making it easy work for the captain at the moment.
Down the pitch he goes, a swing and a may have edge that he has. So what a breakthrough. Robin Singh, the gentle medium pace of Robin Singh. Jayasuriya running down the pitch, trying to smash it across the line. There was no need for him to do that. He was in such scintillating form by playing his normal cricket. And suddenly Jayasuriya is out, caught behind, and Robin Singh is later. Jayasuriya didn't even wait for the umpire's decision. He just walked from the ground. We get the applause, just 37 scoring shots. And as the umpires call for drinks, Sri Lanka chasing 232 to make the final, are 105 for 1.